everyone! This week, we cover 3 essential life-saving skills: CPR, first aid, and self-defense. These skills not only prepare you for unexpected situations, but also give you confidence and a sense of responsibility towards yourself and others. Let's start with CPR. Cardiopulmonary resuscitation, CPR, and the use of an automated external defibrillator, AED, are critical in emergencies when someone's heart or breathing has stopped, like in the case of a heart attack or near drowning. Recognizing when to use these techniques can make a life-saving difference. To start, how do you identify the need for CPR or AED? First, check responsiveness. Gently tap the person and shout to see if they respond. If there is no response, they may need CPR. Second, look for breathing. Check if the person is breathing normally. Agonal breathing, which may sound like gasping, is not normal breathing.
If breathing is absent or not normal, prepare to start CPR.
Third, quickly check for a pulse for no more than 10 seconds. If you don't feel a pulse or are unsure, begin CPR. And fourth, check for cardiac arrest signs. If someone is unresponsive, not breathing normally, and has no pulse, they may be in cardiac arrest.
This is when an AED is needed.
If you determine CPR is needed, here are the key steps to follow. 1. Calling for emergency help. Immediately call for professional medical help. 2. Positioning for compressions. Place one hand on the center of the chest, then the other on top, interlocking fingers. 3. Performing chest compressions. Press down hard and fast, around 100 to 120 compressions per minute, at least 2 inches deep. 4. Giving rescue breaths. After 30 compressions, give 2 rescue breaths by tilting the head back, lifting the chin, and breathing into the person's mouth. 5. Repeating the process. Continue until help arrives or the person shows signs of recovery. Now, what if you identified cardiac arrest and AED is needed? AEDs are increasingly available in public spaces like schools, airports, and shopping centers.
They are designed to be user-friendly and can be a vital part of the emergency response in cases of sudden cardiac arrest. The combined use of CPR and an AED can significantly increase the chances of survival in cases of cardiac arrest.
First, if someone is in cardiac arrest, send someone to find the nearest aid while you perform CPR. Second, following the AED instructions. Once the AED is brought to you, turn it on and follow the voice prompts.
The AED will guide you through the process.
Third, after delivering a shock, or if the AED instructs no shock, continue CPR until emergency responders arrive or the person becomes responsive. You can learn CPR through certified courses offered by organizations like the American Red Cross or the American Heart Association.
These courses often include practical training on mannequins, allowing you to practice and gain confidence in your abilities to perform CPR and use an AED effectively.
Now that we have covered CPR and AED, let's move to first aid. First aid involves providing immediate care in a medical emergency. It can range from treating minor injuries like cuts and burns to responding to more serious conditions like fractures, allergic reactions, or strokes. The key to effective first aid is quick thinking and a basic understanding of emergency care. Here are the essential steps in first aid. 1. Assess the situation. Quickly determine the nature of the injury or illness. Ensure the area is safe for you and the injured person. 2. Call for help. If the situation is serious, call for emergency medical assistance immediately. 3. Basic treatment. Use your knowledge to provide basic care. This might include cleaning and bandaging a wound, applying a splint, or administering an EpiPen for an allergic reaction. 4. Monitoring. Keep an eye on the person's condition and provide comfort while waiting for professional help. A key component of first aid is having an adequately stocked first aid kit. Some of the items to have on hand at all times include 1. Basic supplies. Include items like adhesive bandages, sterile gauze pads, adhesive tape, scissors, tweezers, an oral thermometer, and antiseptic wipes. 2. Medications. Stock over-the-counter medicines such as pain relievers, anti-inflammatory drugs, antihistamines, and hydrocortisone cream. 3. Emergency items. Consider adding a breathing barrier for CPR, a flashlight with extra batteries, and a blanket. One final point on first aid is the importance of knowledge. Consider attending a first aid training course to get practical experience.
These courses often include hands-on activities that can help you feel more confident in your abilities. First aid guidelines can change, so it's important to stay informed about the latest recommendations and techniques. Lastly, practice regularly. Regularly review and practice the skills you've learned. This ensures you're ready to act effectively in an emergency.
First aid knowledge is invaluable in preventing a situation from worsening and providing comfort to the injured person until full medical treatment is available.
By learning first aid, you equip yourself with the skills to handle unexpected medical emergencies confidently and competently.
Next, let's discuss self-defense. Self-defense is a vital skill set that encompasses more than just physical maneuvers. It's about developing situational awareness and assertiveness and learning practical, effective techniques to protect oneself. Let's begin by discussing the key components of situational awareness. 1. Stay alert. Always be aware of your surroundings and the people around you. Avoid distractions like texting when walking alone. 2. Trust your instincts. If something feels off, trust your gut feeling. Better to be cautious than ignore potential danger. 3. Plan ahead. Know the safe routes in your area and have a plan in case of an emergency. How about learning practical self-defense techniques? The first step is to join a class. Enroll in self-defense classes offered at community centers, gyms, or martial arts studios.
These classes often combine physical techniques with awareness training.
Learn simple yet effective moves. Learn straightforward techniques such as breaking free from a wrist hold, using your elbows or knees for defense, and how to effectively block or strike.
These methods are designed to be practical for individuals of any size or strength, ensuring everyone can defend themselves when necessary.
And practice regularly. Like any skill, self-defense improves with practice. Regularly attend classes and practice the techniques you learn. Another key component of self-defense is developing assertiveness and confidence. Here are some suggestions. 1. Voice training. Learn to use your voice effectively. A firm, loud no or calling for help can be a powerful tool in deterring an aggressor. 2. Body language. Project confidence through your body language. Keep your head up and make eye contact.
Predators often target individuals who appear vulnerable or distracted.
3. Scenario training. Participate in scenario-based training where you can practice your responses to different types of threats in a controlled environment.
This can help build your confidence and decision-making skills in stressful situations.
As with CPR and first aid, staying informed is key. Educate yourself about common threats in your area and how to avoid them.
Knowledge is a powerful tool in self-defense. Take advantage also of community resources like workshops, seminars, and online tutorials to continually update your knowledge and skills.
Self-defense is not just about physical strength. It's about being prepared, aware, and confident.
By learning and practicing self-defense techniques, you empower yourself to handle potentially dangerous situations effectively and with confidence.
The primary benefit of learning CPR, first aid, and self-defense is the ability to save lives, whether it's your own or someone else's.
These skills instill a sense of confidence and preparedness. They also foster a sense of responsibility towards oneself and others, reinforcing the idea that we're all part of a community that looks out for each other. So, take the step today. Sign up for a class, download an app, or attend a workshop. Your future self will thank you for it.
We hope you found these steps and tips helpful. Please remember to share your feedback, comments, and stories with us. Check out our blog and podcast for additional details on this topic. You can also follow us here on YouTube as well as Instagram for quick daily tips. Until next week, be well.